everyone, and welcome to Module 2, Lesson 4 of the Undergraduate Impact Program Mentorship. In our last lesson, we discussed overcoming procrastination and mastering time management, where we explored the meaning of procrastination, the reasons behind it, its consequences, and practical strategies to overcoming it. We also explored how to manage our time effectively. Today, we'll be discussing about strategies and guidelines for achieving academic and all-round success. Many people believe that success in the university is all about passing your exams and having good grades, but it goes beyond that. It's about building competence, discipline, and capacity for life beyond the four walls of the university. A lot of students struggle even in school, not because they lack intelligence, but because they often lack the right strategy, structure, and discipline to achieve their goals and academic excellence. In this lesson, we are going to explore what academic and all-round success truly means, proven strategies for academic success, key areas for all-round development, common mistakes students must avoid, and practical framework for sustained success. So let's get into the lesson of today. So how can a student measure what academic success really means? Academic success is not just about getting good grades and marking the attendance in class. It's about understanding what you are learning, being able to apply that knowledge, and maintain consistent performance over time. Like we said before, it's not just about going to class and coming out with good grades, but having an understanding of what you're being taught, of the course you're studying, and being able to apply the knowledge you've acquired into real life and real problem-solving projects. The first thing I would like to say is, at the start of every academic session and semester, it's important to set clear goals on what you want to achieve at the end of that session. While at school, we were often advised to write down the grade we hope to get at the end of each semester and run with it. That is, at the beginning of the semester, when you're giving your course outline, you should write down the grade you want to get attached to every course, and that will help you to have a vision that you can run with. Number 2 is to master your time. Your time as a student is one of your most important resources. It's easy to write down your goals and say, okay, I want A in this course, I want distinction all through. But if you do not manage your time properly, you tend to prioritize tasks that are less important. And if you do not plan your time, you end up misusing it. Number 3, study smart, not just hard. Studying for long hours does not automatically lead to success. What matters is how you study. Instead of just reading repeatedly, test yourself after studying. That is, recall what you have learned. Don't just study and say, okay, I've read my books, and you just dump it. Try to recall what you have studied. Summarize what you've learned, and even go as far as trying to teach someone else what you've learned. Ensure you are studying over time instead of cramming. Real learning happens when you can recall and explain, not just recognize information. Number 4 is to become an active learner. No matter where, just go to class to just listen to the lecturer, just give us the notes, and then let's just fulfill the tradition, the ritual of attending classes. But you don't want to do that if you want to achieve academic success. Don't be a passive student. Simply attending lectures is not enough. To truly understand, you have to ask questions in class, engage with materials, participate in discussions. Students who succeed academically are those who are actively involved in their learning process. Number 5, develop effective study habits. Good study habits improve both understanding and retention. Some key study habits you can utilize is taking structured notes, reviewing your notes within 24 hours. That means don't let a day go by that you have not visited what you've learned or the notes you've taken in class. You could also study in a distraction-free environment, which is why you have your libraries, right? Or you could have maybe your room if you stay alone. And this is important because small habits, when done consistently, can produce strong academic results and even all-round success. Number 6 is to build the right mindset. Your mindset plays a major role in your success and in the kind of life you are living. You should avoid statements like, "I'm not good at this course," and replace them with, "I can improve with effort and the right strategy." Don't have the mindset of, "Everybody has failed this course in time past. Who am I to, pass or rather be excellent in this course?" Or some people just have bad mindset about themselves, low self-esteem, and they just believe that they can never ever, be A-class students, right? Growth is possible, but only if you are willing to learn and improve. Now we want to look at how to achieve all-round success. And if you have been following this mentorship program, you will realize that one of the things that we are key on is your all-round development beyond, the four walls of the university. So what can we say is all-round success? Now this includes your personal development, skill acquisition, emotional intelligence, relationships, and networking. It is more about becoming a well-developed individual, not just a graduate, because your academic success alone is not enough, right? You must also develop yourself in other areas. Now, what are the areas that you need to develop yourself to achieve all-round success? Number 1 is to develop valuable skills. You need to focus on building communication skills, leadership skills, digital and problem-solving skills. These are what will make you relevant beyond your classroom. Number 2 is to build meaningful relationships. This cannot be overemphasized because your network matters. Connect with classmates and even lecturers that can help you grow in your academics and even, in the career path that you are choosing to go. Learning is more effective when done collaboratively. Number 3 is to take care of your mental and emotional health. This is also very important because you cannot perform well in life or academically if you are mentally exhausted or emotionally, battered. Try to get enough rest, avoid burnout, seek help when needed. Balance is important, very important for long-term success. And number 4 is to get involved beyond the classroom. Don't limit yourself to your lectures alone, right? Listen to podcasts that help you grow personally, and even join student organizations in school, volunteer. Take part in productive activities. These experiences will help you build confidence and exposure. Number 5 is to be financially and life aware. You need to learn how to manage your finances and take responsible decisions. You need to start preparing for life after school, even while at school, because all this and more is what's going to help you, or it's going to be the build up to whether you have, an all-round successful life. What are the common mistakes that students must avoid? Many students struggle because of avoidable habits such as procrastination, studying without a plan, overconfidence, avoiding help when needed, focusing on grades, and ignoring personal growth. And all these things, if not corrected, can limit your overall success. Now, let's look at a practical framework for success. And to make this easy to remember, we are going to use success as an acronym. And S stands for set clear goals. U stands for use your time wisely. C stands for create effective study systems. The other C stands for collaborate with others. E stands for evaluate your progress. The first S stands for stay consistent, and the last S stands for strengthen your skills. Now, this framework helps you stay structured and intentional in your journey. In conclusion, success in the university and in life is not accidental, it's intentional. It is built daily through discipline, consistency, and the right strategies. Remember this: small daily improvements lead to long-term success. And consistency is more powerful than intensity. Successful students are not those who are the most intelligent, but those who are the most intentional with their time, effort, and growth. With that, we've come to the end of our lesson today and the entire Module 2 of the Undergraduate Impact Program. Please do stay tuned for other lessons that will be coming your way.